PPV. Let me make sure we are live on all our social medias before we head into this Rated J pay-per-view. So give me a moment. We're going to just check. You know, got to make sure. Yep, we are live. As always, we have a stacked card for you today for the Rated J pay-per-view. If you happen to catch the match card up on my Discord, you will find out exactly how stacked we are. Well, without further ado, let's get ready to rumble! Skip the video. Damn video. That is definitely not the video for this, but oh well. It is what it is.
The WWE Electric. We are sold out and raring to go. I am amped up, pumped up, jacked up, and
we are live in Cleveland, Ohio. Just over the state line from where I'm at.
We've waited long enough. Let's get this thing
All right,
started.
our first match is a triple threat three-way elimination match. It is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Let's go.
Wait is over.
That's our live. Mrs. Death, 1 for O'Reilly Redhead, or 2 for the champion Ashley Rose. 5 by Nurse Space Minus from 1 to 10,000 Jokers. This is a championship match, so it is 10,000 Jokers. What is up, Fixa? Thank you for tuning in. Ladies and gentlemen, go give Fixa a follow. He puts on EFed as well as play some throwback games such as NFL Blitz. He also, on top of that, he does his NBA League that he does. Isn't your Fixa Nation still undefeated right now? Gary Fix Nation, isn't it still undefeated in NBA? Yep, 5-0, baby. 5-0. Fixa puts in that work. Making her way down to the ring. She has an overall record of 1 win and 0 losses. She is Mrs. Death. And what is up, Mint? Thank you for tuning in as well.
The following contest is an elimination match, and it's for the championship. Introducing the challenger.
Once again, this is a triple threat elimination style match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Mrs. Death, she is a new character to the show, but her creator is not new to JJI. Matter of fact, her creator, Demented Harley, has a couple characters on JJI.
Guys, we're getting the night started with an amazing
Mrs. Death is looking to win her first singles title here in JJI.
Start this night and with this match right here.
It's going to be interesting if Mrs. Def can walk away and dethrone Ashley Rose. This is the Rated J pay-per-view. It is the main roster's pay-per-view. And making her way down to the ring. She has over a record of 0 wins and 1 loss. She is Riley Redhead.
Sounds to me, guys, like this crowd is ready to get this night started. They're not the only ones, Cole. It seems to me that these superstars want nothing more.
Don't forget, next month's pay-per-view, I know we're focused on this pay-per-view right here, but next month's pay-per-view is the inaugural WWE versus JJI pay-per-view. The match card for that has pretty much been set. I'll be posting the match card for that sometime the next week. And making her way down to the ring. She has over a record of 0 wins and 1 loss. She is the Women's Intercontinental Champion. She is Ashley Rose.
And from San Salvador, El Salvador, she is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the Destroyer, Ashley Rose.
And Mint's going to Mrs. Def for the bet.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
I can't think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
This falls underneath elimination style rules. So you got to be the last woman standing to be the Women's Intercontinental Champion. Will Ashley retain, or one of the other competitors take that precious title from around her waist? Mint's like, it's time for a change. Ashley's held that title long enough. And for those of you wondering about yesterday's VOD, it will be posted up on YouTube tonight. It's already exported. I just haven't imported it to YouTube or uploaded to YouTube yet. Mrs. Def with the hip toss into the big old knee to the face of Ashley Rose. Now, if you remember, Ashley Rose originally called out Riley Redhead, but somehow Mrs. Def has slithered her way into this match. It was supposed to be a 1v1 match, but Mrs. Def somehow got the call up to compete in this as well. Riley Redhead with the stomp to the back of the head. Scissor headlock on Ashley.
She better do something fast.
This is elimination style, so I don't know why Mrs. Def was trying to break that. Looks like there's a hesitation there on Mrs. Def because she was confused with what Ashley Rose was going to do. Mrs. Def grabs Ashley Rose. Eat the feet to the face. Mrs. Def grabs Riley Redhead. Swinging neckbreaker connects. Followed by a stomp to the bridge of the nose of Riley.
She's looking at it. What a stomp.
And Ashley with the breakup of the submission, and it looks like we got Riley is glitched out. The ref's still asking Riley if she's okay. Come on, 2K19, don't pull 2K20 now.
She's dazed on the top turnbuckle, and it's a long way down from there.
Well, if Riley frozen, this gives Ashley a chance to put away Mrs. Def.
Obviously a great opportunity here for the challenger who can't afford to make any
Roundhouse to the upper back.
Not when you're in the ring with a champion as dominant as this one.
Mrs. Def Ashley picks up Mrs. Def, slams her in the back of her head. Followed by a stomp to the bridge of the nose. Mrs. Steph Dragon Legs through takes down Ashley Rose. Stomp to the upper back.
Championship opportunities truly are here in WWE. A loss here could result in a trip to the back of the
Roundhouse to the shoulder.
This isn't the challenger's first rodeo.
Another roundhouse to the shoulder blades. We'll see how this match plays out. It may have to restart if Riley keeps froze like that, because if there's a pin, the ref's going to be so tied up with Riley. We may have to restart, but we're going to see what happens. We're going to play it out a little bit. Leg sweep connects. Ashley with a stomp to Mrs. Death.
She's starting to fight out, guys.
Going for her own submission. Mrs. Death breaks out of it.
No, she breaks it. Wow, she's quite the escape.
Roundhouse to the abdomen, followed by a slap. And another slap. What a flying clothesline by Mrs. Death into Ashley. Mrs. Death is lining Ashley up, trying to scout what her next move is going to be. So she follows up with a stomp to the forehead of Ashley. Big old knee to the temple. Mrs. Death standing on the hand of Ashley. Oh, and kicks the elbow. Mrs. Death brings Ashley up to a vertical base. And now Mrs. Death has a submission in place.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
And Mrs. Death releases the hold.
Michael, she seemed to have it really cinched in.
Mrs. Death rolls Ashley over onto her back. This is how we're going to find out. And it looks like we are going to have to restart this match. Oh, man. 2K19. Tisk. Tisk. Let's restart it. Tisk. Tisk. Shame on you, 2K19. That's what I know is 2K19 has been glitching a little more now. Makes you think 2K is sabotaging 2K19 to make you go to 2K20.
If you ask me, this one has
Riley grabs Mrs. Death, tosses the turnbuckles. Like I said, we had to restart the match because Riley was frozen, the ref was frozen, and Mrs. Death had a pin on Ashley, the ref was frozen, so we just restarted the match. Hopefully we don't have to restart it a second time. Mrs. Death brings up Riley Redhead, puts her in a side headlock, butterfly, suplex connects. Oh, and what a left jab by Ashley, the champion, to Mrs. Death. Followed by a couple stomps to the knees. The Redheads don't show. Yeah, pretty much. She's like, if I'm going to freeze, I'm going to make sure the ref's frozen so no one gets the title. Every title will be defended tonight on the main roster. Got a collar no title with Ashley and Riley. Ashley pushes Riley back. Clothesline connects. Now Mrs. Death goes for a baseball dropkick, but misses. Ashley showing her quick strike ability, but Mrs. Death sidestepped her. Goes for the clothesline. Ashley uses her momentum drop toe hold onto that middle rope. Riley with the elbows. What is up, Temonster? Thank you for that host. Mrs. Death. Oh, what a kick to the side of the face of the champion. Or to the champion, I should say. Clothesline takes down Mrs. Death. Goes for the stomp. 180 late drop. Connects. And Riley turns her attention to the champion now.
Let me get this straight. Byron spent the morning at the bookstore while you, Cole, went to the gym.
And Ashley just tossed Riley out of the ring all the way to the ringside area. Samoan drop by Ashley on Mrs. Death.
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
Ashley brings Mrs. Death. Mrs. Death reverses with the chin buster. Goes for the kick, and Ashley blocks. Slap to the side of the face. Mrs. Death responds with a right jab of her own. Clothesline to Riley. Riley's knocked down to the bottom turnbuckle.
What a clothesline. Easily delivered. I think she's trying to
Stomps to the chest. Roundhouse to the ribs. Oh, what a super kick. And Mrs. Death is down. Ashley has her chance. We got a 1. We got a 2. And no, Mrs. Death kicks out at 2. Again, this is elimination style, so even if she had got the pin there, she still would have to continue competing. Riley grabs the hair of Ashley, tosses her down onto the canvas with authority.
She might have it. You can see the confidence just being.
Mrs. F going for the submission on Riley.
Oh, what a maneuver. You don't get stretched like that and expect to walk the same way. Up and down.
And Riley breaks out of it.
And she breaks free.
I don't know how they did it.
Ashley went for the jumping front kick, missed completely. Riley with the elbow. Going to respond with the right to the back of the head of Riley. Plants Riley.
These are so dangerous.
Turns her attention to Mrs. Death with those quick right jabs.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good. No question about it.
Welcome, USMC Wolf 25-6. Joker's den. Ashley almost had a near fall there. Temonster, give USMC a shout out. We're going to share the Joker's Den love once again. Ashley goes for the pin. We got a 1. We got a 2, and Riley kicks out. Ladies and gentlemen, go give USMC Wolf a follow. We shared the Joker's Den love around here. Atomic drop into the submission. Yes, I do have a Discord. If you're not part of Discord, please join the Discord. I post all the news to JJI in there, as well as we have just a general chat room where you can just chat it up if you want. We have a Call of Duty room where if you want to get a squad together, you can shout out on there. And Riley goes for the pin. Ashley kicks out at 2. What a flying clothesline once again by Mrs. Death to Riley. She rolls Riley over onto her back, goes for the pin. There is no rope breaks here. We got a 2, and Riley kicks out at 2.
Just needs to do more damage.
You're not crazy, Byron. The champ certainly has an uphill battle here, and while it's rare, we have seen the challenger head into the match as the heavy favorite. Bruno Sammartino challenging.
How are you doing today, USMC?
1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel.
Or Wolf, however you want me to call you.
1994.
Wait, did you really just say that Saxton is not crazy?
Mrs. Death's turning her attention to the champion.
Look at the look in her eyes.
Oh, what a face buster by Mrs. Death to Ashley. Goes for the pin. We got a 1. Oh, we got a 2. And we're going to have a new Intercontinental Champion as Ashley has been eliminated. Who will walk away with that title? All right, Wolf, got you. Riley setting up for some sweet chin music here. Would Riley take that title? She connects. Mrs. Death's down. Goes for the quick pin. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2. And no, Mrs. Death kicks out at 2.
She looks, guys.
One thing is for sure, the result has not been determined, but one thing is for sure, we will have a new Women's Intercontinental Champion as the champion has been eliminated.
This is going to do it.
Submission hold in place by Riley on Mrs. Death. And Mrs. Death gets out of it.
Amazingly, she works her way free. Cole, there may be no beating her here tonight.
Mrs. Death reverses, kicks Riley right in the back of the knee.
We know what's coming here.
Facebuster connects. Mrs. Death rolls Riley over onto her back, goes for the pin. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2. And Mrs. Death is your new Women's Intercontinental Champion. And Mitts with the winning bet.
That's what we got here, guys.
What a match.
Who could forget this? Look at her go. That's a woman on
Thank you
a
for the
mission.
sparks, Temonster.
I really enjoyed every minute of this.
And Mrs. Death, she hasn't been on the roster long, and she's already a champion.
Here is your winner and new Women's Intercontinental
When
Champion.
Demented Harley sees the VOD of this, he is going to be jumping up and down for joy. It is his only character he has on the show that's ever won a title.
That's the type of action we're going to get all night long. I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
The wait is over.
All right, our
This is
next
for
match
all
is
the
a
marbles,
2
and it's
out of
coming up
3
next.
falls in a Hell in a Cell match as Akane goes against the men's Intercontinental Champion AJ Anderson for that title. And bets are live. Place your bet. Exclamation bet space 0 for Akane or 1 for AJ, followed by nurse space minus from 1 to 10,000 jokers. This is a championship match, so all bets are doubled. Cain is no stranger to being an Intercontinental Champion. He was the Intercontinental Champion. He lost it to AJ Anderson last month's pay-per-view, so he's looking to regain that title back, and he's got a tough, tall order in place with this being a 2 out of 3 falls in a Hell in a Cell. So it's not just your normal Hell in a Cell. It is a 2 out of 3 falls.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match, and it's for the Intercontinental
Wolf, unfortunately, you do not have jokers, so you can't place a bet. But what I'll do is I'll send you some jokers. I'll send you some jokers so you can bet. Oh, shoot, I forgot to put... There you go. Now replace your bet. Making his way down to the ring. He is a former JJI broadcast champion. He is a former Intercontinental Champion. He has the longest entrance ever. He is Cain. Cain's entrance is so long that you can go to the bathroom, get something to drink, fix yourself a PB&J sandwich, and still make it back before he gets to the ring. So, Wolf, go ahead and replace your bet. There you go. They went through that time. Cain is actually, he has held the JJ Broadcast Championship a record number 13 times. He has had 13 reigns with the JJI Broadcast Championship. He is going for his second reign as Intercontinental Champion if he can take out AJ Anderson. Well, what is up, Isabella? Thank you for that host. Yes. Your girl won, Harley. You just missed the match, too. Just missed it. That's right. It'll be on the VOD on my YouTube later. Thank you for the Sparks Mint. Yeah, Harley, your girl is now the new Women's Intercontinental Champion. Only her second match on the show, and she walks away as a champion. I'm in a good mood today. How's everyone? Everyone in a good mood today? Making his way down to the ring. He has an overall record of 1 win and 1 loss. He is the current men's Intercontinental Champion who is putting his title on the line in this match. He is AJ Anderson. You know, Temonster, I really don't watch UFC. I don't know, I just haven't. I mean, it's good, but I haven't really became a fan of UFC. AJ rocking the all red. Will AJ still be champion after this match, or will Cain get the title that he lost to AJ of Zack? Well, men's Intercontinental Champion is on the main roster, so you have to make your way up to the main roster to get that.
Like we've never seen before.
And yeah, Temonster's held the Intercontinental Champion once before as well. Our inaugural Intercontinental Champion, and then Akane took it from you. You never won it back. AJ took it from Akane. Akane's trying to take it back from AJ. There might be a future title shot down the line, Temonster. Might be. Well, Temonster, you know that title's being held by Westleywolf right now. He will be defending that title against Saint, and we all know Saint has Westleywolf's number. So he might not be champion after tonight.
From the other side of darkness, weighing in at 215 pounds, the Grim Reaper.
You still hold the
Akane.
tag team champions. Matter of fact, we defend that title later on in the ladder match.
Introducing the champion.
Let me tell you something. At last night's house show, after I went off the air, I held a house show to crown the new contenders for King and Queen of Winter. Westleywolf was in the finals for that tournament. If he would have won, he would have had to defend 3 titles tonight. How do you get on here? I'm glad you asked. Temonster, exclamation cough, if you don't mind. Just fill out that form. It's as simple as that. Just fill out that form.
Yeah.
Welcome, Symphonic Movie 18 to Joker J Innovations. Welcome to Joker's Den. And thank you for that follow.
Absolutely gigantic. Just looking at it,
I don't know if
makes
you
me
saw
happy
that,
every
Wolf, but there was a form that Temonster posted before he went crazy on the commands. Just kidding, Temonster. You're still a good mod here. Just click that form, and that's all you gotta do. I will get it right after I go off the air. I get all superstars after I go off the air. This is a 2 out of 3 falls in a cell, so it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. There's that form again for you. As a matter of fact, when you fill out the form, I get a notification sent to my phone, and then as soon as I get off air, I go ahead and get the character. What an arm drag by Akane on AJ. Right jab to the jaw. Akane grabs AJ, whips him into the ropes, drops below him, leapfrogs over him. Leapfrogs over him again. AJ's not having it. So Symphonic, I thought actually I was going to be tired. I really thought I was going to be tired today, but I actually wasn't. I actually managed to get some sleep in last night. I was up till about 3:30 a.m. though. Thanatos, thank you for that host. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back.
Most anticipated title matches in recent memory.
Double knee moonsault, double knee smash by Cain on AJ Anderson. Forearm to the upper back. AJ with the drop kick to the chest of Cain. Misses wildly with the roundhouse. Cain grabs AJ, whips him into the ropes, drops below him, leapfrogs over him, has control of the wrist, and AJ with a quick right breaks that wrist lock. Clothesline takes Cain down. This is actually AJ's first title defense. We got a 1, and AK kicks out at 1.
Gonna take more than that.
Elbow to the top of the forehead of Cain.
If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time.
And I don't know if y'all saw my tweet last night on my Twitter, but I want to give a huge shout out to yesterday's stream. We peaked at 22 viewers, and we maintained at least 13 viewers throughout the whole 4-hour stream. That was really good. That's about where we left off at when I had to take that long break from Mixer.
Like you, Corey, I've had this championship match on my radar.
So that was a real good streak. AJ lining a Cain up. AJ KO out of nowhere. Goes for the quick pin. The ref counts one. The ref counts a two, and AJ gets the first fall. Quick right jab. Kane's down to one knee. Cain is now got an uphill battle. Olympic slam by AJ on Akane. AJ brings Akane up to a vertical base. Neckbreaker connects. Stomp to the bridge of the nose. Oh, what a knee to the temple of Akane. Akane's hurting. Akane is in danger. He's already down one pinfall. Akane trying to get some momentum back in his favor with that shoulder tackle. Slams the arm to the canvas. Akane brings AJ up to a vertical base. And AJ went for a reversal. Cain grabs AJ. Butterfly DDT connects. Stomp to the chest area. Might have been a little lower than that. Akane brings AJ up to a vertical base. Clothesline. Atomic drop. And drops the heels. And then a baseball drop kick. Akane getting momentum now. He's building some momentum. Will he get the pinfall and tie this up? Akane connects with the face buster.
Now that's what I call making.
Akane is aligning AJ up.
He might have it.
Fade to black connects.
He might just win this thing.
Goes for the pin. He might tie this up. We got a 1. We got a 2, and we are tied at 1 apiece. Next fall will be the winner. Who do you think will get this? Will AJ get it or will Cain get it?
Jarring spine. The challenger in some big trouble here. The champ.
AJ with the stomp to the face and then a stomp to the knee.
Go either way, guys. It might just come down to which superstar is the next.
Wearing down to Cain. AJ lining up for AJ KO. If he hits this might be it. And he connects. Cain's busted open. Will AJ retain his title? Goes for the pin. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2. And AJ remains your Intercontinental Champion.
Champion retains.
And Wolf with the winning bet.
Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
Check him out here.
GG, good game, AJ. In his first title defense, he keeps his title.
He ain't messing around.
And this is how he ended it.
Here is your winner.
And AJ Anderson is still your men's Intercontinental Champion.
AJ Anderson.
Big win here to start the show.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
All right, our next match is for the Joker's World Tag Team titles as the Bullies, Chris Cruz and Zach Adams, goes head-to-head against Temonster and Josh Cain, the Blood Brothers Federation. And bets are live. Place for estimation bet space 0 for the Bullies or 1 for BBF. Followed by another space minus from 1 to 10,000 Jokers. This is a title match, so all bets are doubled. been a long time since we've had a tag team title match broadcast. Typically, those are in-house shows. Awesome Wolf, I did it off stream. Making their way down to the ring. They are the team of Chris Cruz and Zack Adams. They have an overall record of 1 win and 1 loss. They are Bullies have been a tag team for 3 months now.
As we look up at the title hanging from the rafters, you have to wonder what's going through the superstars' minds right now.
I'd have to imagine a couple things. First, they clearly want to be the first one up the ladder. And secondly,
look at Zack Adams. Did you see the back of his jacket?
Injury, which is
he mocking the Blood Brothers? I don't know if you saw that. Did you see that? The back of his jacket clearly said Blood Brothers. Making their way down to the ring. They are the team of Temonster and Josh Cain. They have an overall record of 1 win and 1 loss. They are the Joker's World Tag Team Champions. They are the Blood Brothers Federation. They are the longest reigning tag champs on JJI. This is a ladder match. The only way to win is to climb that ladder and take down those titles hanging from the rafters.
If you haven't hit record
it is
yet,
possible, Mitt. Gotta ask around for people whose calls I already have.
You'll want to watch over and over again.
What a Russian leg sweep by Zack Adams and Josh Cain. Temonster's taking to Chris Cruz. Chris Cruz grabs Temonster. Side headlock, snapmare suplex. Josh Cain with the elbow to the lower back of Zack. Clothesline takes on Josh Cain. Temonster still taking to Chris Cruz. Temonster blocks Chris Cruz. We're going to focus our attention inside the ring real quick. Temonster with a scoop slam to Chris Cruz, followed by a roundhouse. Chris Cruz is back up to his feet. Straight right jab to the stomach. Went for the knife as chop, missed completely. Chris Cruz with the butterfly. Suplex connects. Outside the ring, Josh Cain is in control of Zack Adams. He grabs Zack Adams, tosses him back into the ring. All 4 competitors are back inside the squared circle. And now the Blood Brothers are taking it to the Bullies right now.
But things don't seem to be going in his favor here tonight. Slam with authority. Ooh, what impact.
Josh Cain with the kick to the back of the knee of Zack Adams. Chris Cruz is raw on the ring. Temonster is going to sit there and take a breather real quick. Oh, Josh Cain missed Wiley with the super kick. The Temonster connects with the jumping front kick. And now Blood Brothers are taunting Zack Adams at the same time. That's teamwork right there. That's that tag team chemistry.
We've seen champions head into matches.
Josh Cain slides out of the ring, trying to grab a ladder.
Only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
Josh Cain is having issues with the ladder, it seems.
Here we go.
Slide back into the ring. almost a form of the Claymore kick. Big issues. Makes me wonder. We never had these issues before. I wonder if 2K is trying to sabotage 2K19 to make us play 2K20. Because I noticed in the house show we had some glitches too. Facebuster connects.
Did you see the impact?
Josh Cain going high risk.
He's stalking his opponent. Look at this.
Josh Cain 450 splash connects.
He's in control now.
Whoa, I didn't see that coming. Nailed it right across the back of the
Forearm 2 with the shoulder. And Zack Adams and Chris Cruz are now double teaming Josh Cain. Now Chris Cruz is going to try to grab the ladder. Chris Cruz has no problem getting the ladder. Chris slides ladder inside the ring.
So much on the line here in the match for him.
Zack uses the ladder as a battering ram to Josh Cain. Temonster is out of it outside the ring, leaving Josh Cain to fend for himself right now. Zack Adams sets up the ladder. Josh Cain's back to, and Temonster's coming to. Zack Adams is on the ladder. He's got a hold of those titles. Temonster needs to get in there and stop him. Temonster realizes what Zack Adams is doing, slides back into the ring, climbs the other side of the ladder, with jabs to the guts of Zack Adams. Zack Adams finally releases the title. And now Temonster has knocked Zack Adams, but Chris Cruz is in the ring. Temonster's grabbing the titles now. Josh Cain sliding back. He's going to take Chris Cruz, whips him into the turnbuckles. Chris Cruz with the elbow to the jaw of Josh Cain. Josh Cain's trying to keep Chris Cruz at bay so Temonster can get those titles.
It's not like these superstars are second basemen in New York.
There is a chance that they may retain if Josh Cain can keep Chris Cruz occupied and Zack Adams is still out cold outside the ring. There is a very good possibility Blood Brothers could retain. Josh Cain's doing his best, keeping Chris Cruz at bay. Zack Adams is now starting to come to, though. Uppercut by Chris Cruz. Zack Adams is back in the ring. Josh Cain does not realize it yet. Zack Adams climbs the other side of the ladder. Temonster realizes it and releases the title, but not in time before Zack Adams can get some punches in. Josh Cain grabs Zack Adams, drops him down, gives Temonster a chance to go back and grab those titles. Temonster is stunned, top of the ladder. He goes back, grabs the title. Josh Cain is doing his best, keeping Bullies occupied. Chris Cruz is back too. And Blood Brothers Federation retains.
When his hesitation allowed Cain to climb the ladder and chokeslam him all the way.
That's teamwork right there. If you guys don't know what tag team chemistry is, right there is proof. Josh Cain did his part keeping both Bullies occupied as Temonster did his best to get the title.
And I always enjoy watching him perform.
Here are your winners, and still the Tag Team World
Temonster gets his match bonus, and it is a title match, so he gets
tag team action tonight.
These two work so well together, Michael. I'd be surprised.
That is how it works. If you are tuned in, when your character wins, you get a match bonus.
Folks.
Our next match is a 1v1 Extreme Falls Count Anywhere rivalry match as it pits Johnathon Justice against Bruiser Brody. If you remember correctly, Bruiser Brody has attacked Great One on a couple of occasions. They came nose to nose, face to face last night, and now the rivalry is reaching its peak in this match. Bets are live. Place your estimation bet space 0 for Johnathon or 1 for Bruiser, followed by another space minus from 1 to well, it should be 1,000 jokers, my bad, but we'll keep it at 1,000. Those are fighting words, Wolf. Those are fighting words. Temonster and me are the Blood Brothers Federation. Those are fighting words. What is up, VT? Thank you for tuning in. Making his way down to the ring. He has an overall record of 1 win and 1 loss. He is the founder and general manager of GCW. He is the great one, the Johnathon Justice.
Making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, the great one, Johnathon Justice.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this?
They didn't let me do it
I can't
either.
think of a better match to kick the night off, Michael. In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
Nah, I hit the app. Yeah, it's not letting me because it's not showing him in chat. That's why it's not letting me. Oh, there's a hyphen, ain't there? My bad. My
And
bad.
his opponent from Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 283 pounds.
There we go.
Bruiser Brody.
Making his way down to the ring. He has an overall record of 0 wins and 1 loss. He is Bruiser Brody.
Corey, I can't think of a better
Wait,
way to
is
kick
this
off night. I don't
VT?
know.
Are you
Part of me
Ninja
hopes
Monkey?
Saxton would've gotten
Did you
lost
change
on
your
the way to
name?
the announce table. That definitely would have made things better, but no such luck.
Ah! Well, welcome back, VT. Long time no see. That's a sexy call. I wonder why it's so sexy, VT. No, I didn't know. I haven't seen him around. I haven't seen him in chats. Bruiser Brody takes down a Great One with the rights to the forehead of Great One.
I can't wait.
I had a suspicion it was him, but I wasn't quite sure.
Somebody do something about that.
Facebuster by Bruiser on Great One. This is a rivalry match. It is a extreme falls count anywhere match, so they can end up in the stands, on the ramp, backstage, outside, anywhere.
Devastating kick.
Well, I don't have the mixer, the actual mixer chat up on my screen, so the only times I don't see the profile pictures of anyone. I just have the chat on my chat bot.
At this point, it's all about how he responds if the
Yeah, Temonster's having the same issue, VT. He says he hasn't been getting my notifications either. Great One with the hyperextension of the back to Bruiser. Bruiser is a former King of Winter champion. He just lost it last night to Mr. Showtime. Great One goes for the pin. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Bruiser kicks out at 2. Followed by a stomp to the lower back.
Arm is grapevine. Trying to step through. Here it comes.
Great One going for the submission on Bruiser.
Arm is grapevine. Trying to step through. Here it comes.
And Bruiser reverses and fights out of it.
as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised, Michael.
Clothesline to the forehead of Great One by Bruiser. Goes for the stomp. Bruiser Brody looks like he's going to go into the fans. And now Bruiser and Great One both are in the fans. The JJI Universe is getting their money worth tonight on these tickets. What a right jab by Great One to Bruiser. Is this false count anywhere? So they can do a pinfall or submission out there. Great One grabs Bruiser. Bruiser fights out of elbows to the stomach. European uppercut connects.
This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
Well, he had to expect to take some
Bruiser
punishment
grabs
tonight.
Great
He
One.
don't step
Looks
in
like
the
they're
ring with
going
this
over
guy
to
and
the
walk away
equipment area.
completely unscathed.
He's doing exactly
Great One
what he
reverses
didn't
with
want
the
to do
elbows
here.
to the
He's
stomach
leading his
of
opponent
Bruiser.
right back into this match. Ooh, right to the
Big
face.
O uppercut. The equipment area now. Big O elbow and Great One's down. Bruiser grabs Great One. Neck breaker across the knee.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Bruiser rolls Great One over onto his back.
Look out. This could be
Looks like he's trying to go for a submission. Great One is fighting.
He's definitely starting to
Bruiser
lose it
manages
here.
to get the submission in place so Great One tap.
Whoa, he works his way out.
And Great One reverses out of it.
Job right there.
Goes for the stomp but misses.
Looking at it here.
Great One grabs Bruiser from behind, picks him up, slams him on the back of his head.
That's how you put an exclamation point.
Goes
on
for
the
the
end of
pin. The ref is right there. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2. And no, Bruiser kicks out at 2.
Look in this man tonight.
Great One with the stomp to the wrist. And yes, I do stream up to 5 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, Thursdays, 1 to 3. And Fridays and Saturdays at 4. All times are central. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays are my Called Some series. And then Fridays and Saturdays are my EFed. Great One with the kick to the midsection. A couple times to Bruiser. Side headlock has control of the neck and the head. Great One has Bruiser. Walks him over to the barricades. He's going to take him out of the equipment area. Looks like he's trying to walk him back towards the ringside area. Bruiser's not having it. To the gut of Great One, followed by a European uppercut.
Oh, man, his chances are dealing
Great One with the elbow.
He's just taking on so much punishment.
And Bruiser with the uppercut again. Big ol' right jab.
Still in a much more favorable.
Great One with the knees to the stomach.
Beautiful technique. Oh, boy, he is rolling. The old European uppercut. Striking
Great One
blow.
turns Bruiser around. Big ol' right. And Bruiser has been knocked over the barricades back to the ringside area. Bruiser comes back into the fans with Great One. Great One for right jab. Bruiser's down to one knee. Uppercut, and Bruiser once again is knocked over the barricades to the ringside area. They are back ringside now.
There may be no stopping him.
Great One picks up Bruiser, drops him on the back of his head. Goes for the pin. The ref runs to get in position. The ref's right there. The ref counts a 1. The ref counts a 2. And the Great One is your winner.
Well, they don't call it Extreme Rules for nothing, guys. Let's take another look.
What a match.
This was another great moment. Ain't nothing better than action like this.
Temonster with his big win of 2 Jokers. Has this rivalry came to an end, or will it continue?
Here is your winner, the Great One, Johnathon.
That is true.
kicking off tonight.
2 is 2, no matter which way you look at it.
And you just know the rest of the card is watching in the back, wondering how in the world they're going to follow that.
What a way to kick off tonight. Don't go.
Our next match is another rivalry match as a TLC as it pits J against Joker Quinn. Bets are live. Place your bet, exclamation bet space 0 for J or 1 for Joker. 500 space minus from 1 to 1,000 Jokers. This is a non-title match, but it is a rivalry match. If you were tuned in last night, you would remember that Joker Quinn actually lost via countout because he did not want to face J Cole. Making his way down to the ring. He has an overall record of 1 win and 1 loss. He
Making his way to the ring from New Orleans.
There is a stipulation to this match. There is a briefcase hanging above the ring. The winner of this match will become the new #1 incentive to win in the match.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
And Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
Making his way down to the ring. He has an overall record of 0 wins and 1 loss. He is a Joker Quinn. Pyro Bill. Nope, the only one that gets hit for Pyro Bill is Glitchy because he has Pyro from the beginning of his entrance to the end. He gets charged 100 Jokers a day for his entrance.
And his opponent from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Legend Killer, Michael Quinn.
And yes, like I said, there is a briefcase, but this is not the money in the briefcase match. This is actually just a contract to become the new #1 contender. It's an incentive to keep Joker in this match since yesterday he decided he did not want to face Jay and he got himself counted out.
You're going to need it.
And thank you for the sparks, Temonster. Man, I might have to open up my window. It's 50 degrees outside. Bell rings in. The match is underway in this TLC match. J. Cole with the flying elbow to the face of Joker. And no, Joker Quinn is not to be confused with me. The same. J. Cole with the kick to the midsection. Facebuster connects. Followed by a stomp. And another stomp. Jay sets up Joker, extends that back.
Perfectly executed.
Jay brings Joker up to his feet. Quick right jab. He whips Joker into the turnbuckles. Big old clothesline. Joker's down. Followed by a stomp to the lower back. Leg drop connects.
This might be it. Oh, my. Nailed it.
Ring of the eyes by Joker to Jay. And a big old Superman punch, and Jay's down. Roundhouse to the back of Jay, followed by a stomp to the same area. And another stomp. Joker showing a whole different side of him tonight than he did last night. Last night, he wasn't even wanting to fight. Tonight, he actually wants to fight. I guess that chance of becoming #1 contender is keeping him in this match. And Joker's going to continue dropping the elbow, because why not?
Guys, there's something special about competing tonight.
Jay takes the legs out from underneath Joker. Goes for the roundhouse, misses.
Absolutely. Here he goes.
Kicks him in the midsection. Jay bounces off the ropes. Oh, what knees to the face, and Joker's down. Tomorrow's supposed to be 54 here. And then on Monday it's supposed to drop again. With a chance of snow later this week. Absolutely, I'm so tired of winter. Joker is folding Jay up like a pretzel, rolls him over onto his knees, and kicks him right in the arse.
Yeah, but a win, now that could be career-changing. Think about it. Picking up a win while the
Joker slides out of the ring to get the ladder.
Watching on the WWE Network, it doesn't get much better than that.
Joker slides the ladder into the ring and hits Jay as he slides it in. Jay rolled out of the ring wisely, slides right back in. Joker's waiting for him. However, Jay grabs him before he can do anything and whips him into the turnbuckles. Clothesline. And yes, I am sponsored by Rogue Energy. If you would like to hook yourself up some Rogue Energy, click that link and don't forget to use coupon code JOKER'S DEAD for 10% off your order. Today's Rogue Energy flavor is watermelon. That's what I had today, is watermelon flavor. Oh, and Jay's been busted open, and he hits his head on that ladder, which forces the ladder. Joker grabs the ladder, sets it. Is he going to set it up? Sets it up in the middle of the ring. I think he was going to lean up against the turnbuckles and decided against it. Joker's going to climb that ladder now and reach up for that contract. Jay is back up to his feet. Jay's busted open. As you can see, the blood pouring down from that cut on his forehead. Jay grabs Joker. What a move by Jay. And the JJ Universe is loving it, as you can hear him chanting. This is awesome. Jay rushes up the ladder, grabs that contract. Joker could be out of it. Jay may become your new #1 contender.
Social media saying that this is the WWE pay-per-view of the year. You know what?
Joker's back up to his feet though. Pushes ladder out from underneath Jay. Jay's hanging on to that briefcase. Joker grabs him, power bombs him. Joker grabs the ladder. Sets it up in the middle of the ring.
This pay-per-view crowd
Time's up as Jay's starting to get to his feet. Joker has a hold of that contract. Jay's going to climb up the other side. Straight right jab. And Botchamania. Glitch. Like I said, man, I seriously think that 2K is messing with us. I really think they're messing with us. They're going to make 2K19 bad or worse than 2K20 to where we have to go back to 2K20. Jay sets up the ladder.
I don't know about you guys,
Raises his hand as if he's claiming victory, but Joker's back up to his feet. Jay grabs Joker, tosses him over the top rope onto the apron, and brings him back in the hard way, slams him right into the ladder. Jay brings Joker up to a vertical base, whips him once again over onto the apron. Straight right, and Joker's down.
Crashing to the floor.
Jay grabs ladder now. Sets it up in the middle of the ring. This is Jay's opportunity to get that contract. He rushes up the ladder. The Joker's back up to his feet. Jay has control of that contract. Joker's back in the ring, though. Pushes ladder out from underneath Jay. Jumps up, grabs him. Electric chair connects. Jay rolls onto the apron. Joker slides out of the ring. Grabs a table.
The intensity of this match has
and
been
uses it as a batter ram on Jay, though he did not get all of it. Our cameraman Bob with this camera angle. Great camera work, Bob. Joker grabs ladder, sets it up. Jay looks like he's running to the timekeeper's area.
These athletes,
whatever he was going for, he decided against it as he saw Joker set up the ladder. Joker grabs Jay, picks him up. Oh, what a backbreaker across the knees. And then he just tells Jay to suck it. Brings Jay up to a vertical base and whips him into the ladder hard. Turns him around and whips him out of the ring. Now Joker's going to climb the ladder as Jay is out. Joker has a chance. The Joker is hurting as he's slowly going up that ladder.
And now
Joker grabs the contract. Can he pull it down? Can he get it off the hook? Will he become our new #1 contender?
this one's getting ugly.
Jay's starting to stir. Jay is back up to his feet. Slides back into the ring. Little sluggish because of that wound. Manages to hit him with an elbow back at the knees. And another elbow. Joker still has control of that contract. And Joker is your new #1 contender.
Well, tables, ladders, and chairs. Do I need to say any more?
Yeah,
Let's take a look at the highlights of this one.
I remember this part very well.
Oh, I can't believe this.
Temonster once again pretty much getting his bet back.
Here is your winner, the Legend Killer, Michael Quinn.
And that's a win to start off the night.
If that match is any indication of what to expect here tonight, we are in for an amazing...
Our next match is for the Joker's World Championship as Saint goes head-to-head against the champion Westleywolf in a last man standing match. And bets are live. Please for estimation bet space 0 for Saint or 1 for Westleywolf. Followed by another space minus from 1 to 10,000 Jokers. This is a championship match, so bets are doubled. As those users has tuned in for any amount of time since Saint busted on the scene, he pretty much has Westleywolf's number. And this is Saint's first opportunity at getting the title from around the waist of Wesley.
The following contest is a last man standing match. And it's for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Making his way down to the ring in one loss. He is Saint.
Guys, what better way to start the night off than with this one?
Like I said, Saint first bursted on the scene when Developmental brand invaded the main roster last season, and he pretty much manhandled Westleywolf. Even as going as far as during their 5-on-5 tag team match, he actually pinned Wesley and eliminated Wesley. So Saint has a very good opportunity of dethroning old Wesley. Making his way down to the ring, he has an overall record of 1 win and 1 loss. He is a member of the Blood Brothers Federation. He is known as a title collector across most EFEDs. He is a former and current JJI Broadcast Championship. He is the current Joker's World Champion. He is Wesley.
There is an absolutely big fight feel in the arena tonight for this one.
Yeah, and judging from the vibe here currently, it seems to me like this is the one this sold-out crowd came to see.
This is one of 2 title defenses for Westleywolf, as he will be defending his JJI Broadcast Championship at the end of the stream. No, we have 3 titles: the Joker's World, and then the Joker's World Tag, and then the JJI Broadcast. That's all held by 1 or more BBF members.
Introducing the challenger from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 241 pounds, the Saint. Introducing the champion.
And yes, I do have some merch. If you would like to get yourself some of the hottest merch out there today, such as t-shirts, hoodie, coffee, mugs, cell phone cases, buttons, band bags, baseball caps, anything your heart can think of, I probably have merch for it. Just click that link and check it out.
If you didn't think about moving, you better apologize.
This is a last man standing match. Could Saint dethrone Wesley, or will Wesley keep his title? And Saint went for the flying elbow, and Wesley swatted him out of the sky like a fly. Clothesline takes Saint down. This is last man standing, so you cannot pin or submit. You gotta obliterate your opponent's 10 count. Roundhouse to the back of the head, followed by a stomp to the lower back, and another stomp. Wesley grabs Saint, slams him head first into the canvas.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Wesley going high risk. He typically does not go high risk.
He's not going to like
Wesley
this.
pulling out all the stops tonight.
Lands this, and he is done.
And top rope to get his axe handle off in time.
This might be it.
Thank you for the sparks, Temonster. The ref has started his count for the 10 count. Will Saint be able to answer the 10 count?
4, 5, 6, 7.
The ref's count is up to 7.
And this match
Ref
is
counts
going
up to
to
8,
continue.
and Saint responds as the ref stops his count at 8. Wesley grabs Saint, has control of the wrist. Wesley going old school, going to walk at the top rope. Drops the fist right across the back of the head. What is up, Eager? Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back. The ref started his count, but Wesley was not done. That's going to hurt Wesley as Saint hits him with an elbow. Quick right jabs to the face of Wesley. Saint straight. Saint lining Wesley up. Bounces off the ropes. Knee followed by the swinging neck breaker. Saint grabs Wesley, brings him up to his feet. Wesley reverses.
No reason for that.
Ref starts his count again.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ref's count is up to 6. Saint has yet to respond. Ref's count is up to 7. We got an 8, and Saint responds at 8. Wesley stays on the attack with a forearm. Saint grabs Wesley. Bridge suplex connects. Goes for roundhouse, missed as Wesley rolled out of the way. Saint grabs Wesley side headlock. Snap suplex takes him down.
On the face of the champ, but he's very aware.
Roundhouse to the upper back.
And what he has to do to rebound. Yeah, but we all know.
Saint slams Wesley face first into the canvas. Ref starts his count on Wesley.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Ref's count is up to 6. Wesley hasn't responded yet. Ref's count's up to 7. Wesley gets up at 7, and Saint stays on the attack. Saint brings Wesley up, helps him to his feet. Fireman carry. Saint showing he's got some strength. Gut buster across the knee. Brings Wesley up. Wesley reverses Saint. Clothesline takes Saint down. Saint's back up to his feet, and Saint reverses Wesley, tosses him over top rope onto the apron, brings him in the hard way. What's your idea, Mint?
He might have it.
Saint with the rights.
The champ in defensive mode here. And yet the
I can't believe it, Michael.
And the ref starts his count again on Wesley.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Ref counts up to 7. Ref counts up to 8. Wesley responds. Saint stays on the attack. Wesley gets up to his feet. Saint's right there waiting for him. Does not get a move off as Wesley picks him up, sides and connects. Wesley brings Saint up to a vertical base. Neckbreaker connects. Saint's down.
Here it comes.
Wesley is lining Saint up. This could be the beginning of the end for Saint. All right, Temonster. Another swinging neck breaker, and that could be it.
But he's got to capitalize now.
Wesley saying he's done.
Enough to end this match.
2,
The ref starts his count.
3, 4, 5.
A big fight feel. Pressure cooker situation. WWE Universe hanging on every
Ref's
move.
count is up to 7. Saint hasn't responded. Ref count's up to 8. How about a 9? Oh, and Saint gets up right as the ref starts his has to make the ref in his count at 9. That was close. Ref starts his count again after Wesley hits him with the big boot. This might be the end.
Despite having an impressive spot in this week's power rankings, I'm told this superstar isn't all concerned with things like that.
Yo, Saint gets up at 8, and Wesley continues the assault with the roundhouse to the chest. Ref restarts his count.
2, 3. A lot of people are questioning how this superstar got such a favorable spot in this week's power rankings. But not to me. Seems perfectly logical. 7, 8.
Ref counts up to 8. We got a 9. Saint responds. Saint rolls out of the way of that roundhouse. Hits Wesley from behind.
Here he goes.
Saint picks up Wesley, once again showing he has some strength. Go to sleep connects, followed by the big old kick to the face, and Wesley's down. Ref starts his count.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123,
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this.
Saint's keeping a close eye on Wesley to make sure if he gets up, he can hit him right away. Ref's count is up to 7. Wesley hasn't stirred. Ref's count's up to 8. 9. Oh, and Wesley gets up at 9.
Here we go.
Saint knocks him back down. The ref restarts his count.
2, 3, 4. This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
Ref counts up to 7. We got an 8. Wesley gets up, and Saint once again stays on the attack. The ref has to restart his account.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this.
It has been a very good match so far, Temonster. Ref's count is up to 7. Ref counts up to 8. Wesley stirs, and Saint knocks him back down. The ref has to restart his account. That is very smart of Saint to stay right there, and as soon as Wesley stirs, just knock him right back down.
I gotta say, when I saw this week's power rankings, I thought there was a misprint. There's no way this superstar deserves such a favorable ranking.
Sounds good, Temonster. Ref's counts up to 8. Ref counts up to 9. Wesley gets up, sets up at 9. Saint stays on the attack, but Wesley did not stay down this time. Saint grabs Wesley, uppercut connects. Wesley with a kick to the midsection, DDT. Isabel left you no food. Wesley is saying pretty much this is it. We will see as the ref starts his count.
The longer this fight goes on, the more wear and tear on each competitor. Who is going to have enough to pick up the win?
Ref's count up to 6. We got a 7. Saint's not moving. And Saint gets up at 8. Wesley doesn't stay on the attack, though. Instead, he walks behind Saint, hits him with a big old forearm. Saint grabs Wesley, kicks him in this midsection, stomps him in the chest, trying to take the big man down. And Wesley rolls out of the ring to avoid the 10 count.
How quickly things can change here in the WWE.
Saint climbs out of the ring, but Wesley is lying in wait. Our cameraman Billy with this camera angle. Great camera work, Billy. What a massive punch. Saint. Saint, what is he doing? Knockout punch.
Hey, it's only cheating if you get caught.
And the ref starts his count. That is how Saint has won. And Saint's pretty much saying this is over with. He gets back in the ring to accept his Joker's World title. Refs counts up to 5. That's how Saint has beat Wesley Wolf a couple of times. With those brass knuckles, one can assume. Refs counts up to 9. Wesley's not moving, and Saint is your new Joker's World Champion.
Matches finally come to an end. And here's another glance at these superstars in action.
Yes, way.
Man, oh man, look at that.
That is how Saint has beat Wesley every time, is with those, one can assume, brass knuckles. We never get a good view as to what he puts on his hand, but we can assume, it's safe to say, it's probably brass knuckles.
He's getting after it here. No doubt about it. He brought his A game, as you can see here.
Exactly, Eager. I mean, this was last man standing, so anything goes. It's not like he cheated his way to victory. And Saint is your new Joker's World Heavyweight Champion, taking down Wesley Wolf. Wesley Wolf needs to recuperate because he still has one more title match later on tonight.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
Yeah, Wesley has got to defend his JJI Broadcast Championship tonight. It is time for our main event of tonight's pay-per-view, though it will not be the last match, as we got Ruby Azreal, who's the red hair, against Francine the Fixa, who obviously everyone knows who Francine is, against CJ O'Reilly, who's in the green, against the Joker's Paradise champion, Akira. And this is for the Joker's Paradise Women's Championship. It is a four-way Hell in a Cell match. Bets are live. Place your estimation bet space 0 for Ruby, 1 for Francine, 2 for CJ, or 3 for Akira. Followed by our space bets from 1 to 10,000 Jokers. Will Akira keep? Yes, I still have Havoc Adams. As a matter of fact, Havoc Adams was in contention to compete for the King Winter title. Making her way down to the ring. She has over a record of 0 wins and 1 losses. She is Ruby Azreal.
Introducing the challenger from Florida, the Legend Killer, Azreal.
As a matter of fact, you haven't tuned in while we have what's called King and Queen Winter. And King and Queen Winter is another title that gets defended during the months of winter at the end of every show. And as a matter of fact, Havoc Adams was in the final 3 to contend for that. It was you, Westleywolf, and let me check real quick. And Keith Tyson. Keith Tyson walked away with victory. So King Tyson will be facing Mr. Showtime for King Winter. And as you may have, if you have not tuned in, Ruby Azreal was on developmental roster. She just moved up to the main roster not too long ago, and she's already in contention for the women's title. Making her way down to the ring. She has overall record of 0 wins and 0 losses. She is a former Joker's Invite Women's Champion. She is Francine the Fixa.
A lot on the line here tonight in this fatal four-way match, guys.
You can say that again, Michael. Given who's involved in this one, a win here tonight could be monumental for one of these superstars.
Making her way down to the ring. She has overall record of 0 wins and 1 loss. She is CJ O'Reilly.
And introducing the challenger from Cardiff, Wales, CJ Riley.
Yeah, Eager, she was one heck of a GM saw in her. We have another move up to the main roster sooner than most, and that's Alex Starr. Alex Starr is actually in chat right now. Alex Starr is another one that's made an impact.
And I can assure you that this will be a tough match to follow.
He's came close to being Westleywolf as well. Well, I'm back 5 days a week, John. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Where I stream Call of Duty. And then Fridays and Saturdays where I stream my EFed. Making her way down to the ring. She is the Joker's Paradise Women's Champion. She has an overall record of 1 wins and 0 losses. She is Akira. Akira is the longest reigning women's champion ever on J. That title season has yet to lose it.
And introducing the champion from Honolulu, Hawaii. She is the women's prestigious champion.
What a great match we have here to start off this night, guys.
Savior.
Michael, I had to check twice when I saw this match listed as our opener. I mean, it could very well have been our main event.
But she has a tall order in this match, as this is a fatal first pinfall or submission to a victory. The champion does not have to be pinned or submitted to lose that title. Bell rings in, the match is underway. I'll do my best to commentate this match, the best of my ability. We're going to start on the left side as Ruby takes on CJ. Ruby sidesteps CJ. Oh, and right away on the right, Francine just slammed Akira into the hell, into the walls of the cell. Ruby inside the ring with the roundhouse to the upper back. Kick to the ribs on CJ. Francine grabs Akira outside the ring, slams her back first into the apron, followed by a left jab. Akira is hurting outside the match. CJ with a super kick to Ruby inside of the ring, followed by a suplex. Akira is trying to get away from Francine. Francine's not having it. Francine with the drop kick to Akira. Akira finally responds back with a right, grabs Francine, tosses her into the ring face first, outside of the ring. Akira with a super kick outside the ring to Francine. We got submission inside the ring. Akira's trying to get in and break it up. She does just that. Welcome, Fairway Robin 649. Welcome, Joker J Innovations. Welcome to Joker's Den. Thank you for that follow. Ruby went for the pin. Francine stopped it. Francine with the face buster. Francine doing a little dance inside of the ring. Oh, and she went for the moonsault, but Akira stopped. And thank you for that shout out. We are all for spreading Joker's Den love. Go give Fairway a follow on Mixer. I don't know if you're a streamer or not, but who cares? We share the love around here. Now we got a double team on Francine.
Here we go.
Ruby slides back in the ring, turns her attention to Akira. We got a submission. Ruby breaks up the submission.
I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
Akira and Ruby are the sole competitors standing. We got a belly-to-belly suplex by Akira on Ruby. Akira brings Ruby up to her feet. Straight right jab. Ruby's knocked down.
This is all but over.
That is right, Fairway. Francine with the firewoman carry on Ruby, slams her face first in the top turnbuckle. Ruby just crumbles down to the canvas. CJ with the baseball dropkick to the knees of Akira. This is a fatal four-way. First pinfall or submission to a victory for that women's title. Akira does not have to be pinned to lose that title. Flying clothesline to the back of the head by Akira. And now CJ is turning her attention to Ruby. Ruby kicks CJ in the midsection. Francine went for the dropkick, missed completely. Ruby hits CJ with the knee. Francine and Ruby's now standing inside the ring. Francine grabs Ruby, tosses her onto the apron. Went for the cross body on CJ, missed completely. Akira's back in the ring now. Ruby with the kick to the midsection. Picks up Francine, drops her on the back of her head. Akira with a knockout punch to CJ. Ruby goes for the pin. Akira breaks it up. Action's fast and furious in here. Akira picks up Ruby, showing her strength, and just powers her down to the canvas.
The challenger looking absolutely exhausted in there.
Thank you, VT, for the sparks. Akira lining up Ruby, went for the punt. Ruby rolled out of the way. Ruby with the hurricanrana takes Akira down. CJ is trying to line up Francine. Ruby's not going to allow her to hit her finisher, though. Ruby turns her attention. CJ kicks her in the ribs, or knees her in the ribs, sorry. CJ blocks Ruby's kick. Francine's back up to her feet. Akira's outside the ring, out cold. Ruby grabs CJ, tosses her onto the apron. Ruby turns her attention to Francine, grabs Francine, picks her up, going for the rack torture, but missed. Or the torture rack, I'm sorry. CJ, look at that move on Ruby, kicks her right in the face after she pinned her head up against that turnbuckle. CJ turns her attention to Akira, super kick into the bridge. Title right here while both of the other competitors are down. CJ does not go for the pin. Akira reverses knee to the face. Francine's back into the ring. Francine grabs Akira, tosses her into the turnbuckles. Kicks her in the knee. Francine is the shortest competitor out of all of these. But Francine is a tough little cookie. Francine was, she no longer is, but she was the longest reigning women's invite champion. Now that is held by Jessica Wolf.
Oh, that's humiliating. Yeah.
Stink face to Akira by Francine. Ruby turns her attention to Francine.
Looks absolutely out of it right now. No, she's too quick for her.
Francine with the block, goes to kick Ruby. Ruby blocks Francine. Francine grabs Ruby, puts her up in a firewoman's carry, drops her across her knees. Temonster with the lurk. They realized the action was too intense and decided to hide deep in Joker's den. This is some intense action. Francine, look at the move by Akira. She should go for the pin here. Francine does not go for the pin. Says she's going to do the moonsault twerking. Ruby's back up to her feet, though. Goes for the pin now, but it's too late as Ruby's back in the ring. Ruby's trying to break up the pin, and she does just that as the ref's hand is coming down for a 3 count. Francine almost dethroned Akira. CJ grabs Akira. Ruby and CJ are double teaming Akira now. Ruby picks up Akira. Drops her down. Didn't go for the pin because she knows CJ's in the ring. CJ's going to try to steal the victory. Ruby's not having it. CJ with the super kick into the bridge suplex. Francine's starting to stir outside the ring again. Francine's back into the ring. CJ's going to go for a submission. Francine's going to try to break it up. And she does just that.
Did you ever stop to think that she might have something?
Francine missed Wiley with the super kick. CJ grabs Ruby. Bridge suplex connects. Francine's turned her attention to Akira. She grabs Akira, puts her in the firewoman's carry. CJ's looking to go high risk. CJ hits the standing move. CJ goes for the pin. Francine's right there to break it up. Francine brings Akira up to her feet. CJ's going to go high risk again. Francine tosses Akira into the turnbuckle. Once again, beautiful standing front flip by CJ. CJ's going for the pin. Francine needs to get out of that stink face. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Ruby kicks out a 2.
Deep and gets the shoulder up.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Akira with the arm drag. Akira with a straight knockout punch to Francine. Francine's down. CJ grabs Ruby, tosses her into the turnbuckles face first. Ruby fights out of the turnbuckles, fights out of the corner there with that elbow. CJ tosses Ruby onto the apron. Straight right, and Ruby hits the back of her head on the cell. Akira pushes Francine into the turnbuckles, into the delayed release suplex. Akira's going for the punt on Francine. If she hits this could be it. She connects with the punt, goes for the pin. The ref's right there. Ruby saw, and Ruby manages to break up the pin just in the nick of time. Akira's now standing tall. She can easily retain her title right here by pinning either of the opponents. Instead, she's going to punt Ruby now. She connects, goes for the pin. All competitors are down. Akira might retain. We got a 1, we got a 2, and Akira retains.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
What a look at the highlights of this match.
Some of the highlights from that one.
And no one bet on Akira. Wow.
She's taking care of business. That's a woman on a mission. And that's exactly how she wanted to end this thing.
Here is your winner, and still Women's
Good game.
Champion, the Savior.
And the first match of the night comes to an end in thrilling fashion.
If that's the type of action we're going to get,
That was our main event of this pay-per-view. However, we are not done yet. We still